Holy cow, this was my first reaction after arriving at this hotel. Or should I maybe call it contemporary art exhibition? Welcome to the Slate Hotel at Nayang Beach in Phuket, Thailand. A hotel like no other, at least for my experience so far. A hotel where industrial flair meets jungle. A hotel that welcomes you to a whimsical world where you step into a dreamscape, into something otherworldly. Their words, not mine. I quote, "The Slate is a strikingly original manifestation of the island's soul. Rich culture and traditions are brought to life with bold design and fearless innovation. A place where family legacy meets raw elements. Industrial beauty interrupts and art converges with nature. A captivating imagination of the island's true nature. A wondrous, whimsical world awaits." Unquote. Now, with the expectations set, it's time for the reality check. I arrived on Phuket a bit early today, so my room wasn't ready yet. But I was still offered a refreshing towel and a welcome drink. And on top of that, I received 2 metal plates, which can be used for drinks at the bar. What a nice touch. Eventually, I received my keycard and I had the option to download their app for additional services and information. Also, a map was handed out to me, which is quite useful to familiarize with the new location quickly. The Slate only offers suites and villas, not rooms per se. I booked a pearl bed suite, which comes with this king-size bed, chill-out corner, one of the 2 balconies, and this huge bathroom that has its own balcony. Next to this vanity or working desk, you find this super-size shower. The basins and the toilet. Fitting the industrial style of the suite, even the body lotion comes in a metal canister. And so do the liquid shower amenities. An impressive attention to details. Next to the entrance, I find this walk-in wardrobe with heaps of storage space and a pair of flip-flops for the beach. Considering the size of the suite, the minibar occupies only this little corner and provides some of the basic treats. I'm still amazed that I got a suite with 2 balconies. Let's have a look around the hotel compound or dreamscape. Not sure what this pyramid was for, but from the top I had this view to a kind of stage in a pond. I guess it's a venue for special occasions. Everywhere I go, around every corner, something different, unexpected awaits me. At one point, I'm in an overgrown industrial remain. Around the next corner, I need to find a path across a little trench. And the next moment, I'm facing a giant mirror. I also stumbled past the Cocoon Spa or its reception area, which I didn't examine any deeper. The Slate offers so many tranquil places like these in the lush jungle, until you turn left and find yourself in an arts museum again, till you reach the tin mine again. Nighttime at the Slate doesn't disappoint either when it comes to otherworldly flair. Walk the same route as you did in daytime, but it will feel like starting to discover all over again. And yet there's no good hotel without a gym. At the Slate, I discovered 3 pool areas, all of them quite different. The largest one, the beautiful curvy-shaped family pool, which reminded me of a bit of a dredging lake, with industrial elements all around it. The only thing feeling obscure, at least for me, is the impression that the designer of this pool couldn't decide on a style, but might be also intentional. This is the exciting pathway to another pool. This one is a bit more edgy, a bit more adult, I guess because it's the only pool with a pool bar, and definitely the only pool that uses old car tires as a design element, definitely otherworldly. Unfortunately, this was also the pool with the most, let's say, annoying people, which made me not to revisit this pool anymore after the second day. I guess some hotel guests' behavior was a result of wedding party-related intoxication, completely spoiling the atmosphere here, including urinating in... Okay, I have to stop here. I'm glad I managed capturing some videos in peace before the spoiler-geddon. The third pool was the most timeless, I would call it. The most quiet by far, and also the smallest, elevated about 1 floor off the ground. And it is adults only, if I remember correctly. As is the hotel, so are the dining and bar venues, set in an industrial jungle ambience, emphasizing Phuket's past as a source of tin ore. There are a number of day and nighttime bars, and the main restaurant, fittingly, is called Tin Mine. And it's not only the name telling a story, but also the details that come with a visit of the tin mine. Check out the table and cutleries, for example. Another venue for the nighttime is in this building next to the family pool, the Rivet and Rebar restaurant and bar, truly representing the Slate style and surely allowing you to immerse into a whimsical world, especially after sunset. Keep on watching and you will see what I mean. If you are into Thai cooking lessons, this is the venue on offer. Or are you a wine connoisseur? Here you go. Welcome back at the Tin Mine, this time for dinner. The attention to details is just mind-boggling. But it's not only the restaurant style and design, the food options and quality was top-notch as well. At least from what I can tell, being no chef myself at all. Breakfast is served at the Tin Mine as well, with a superb buffet and food choice. Unfortunately, the same crowd from the pool is also using this breakfast venue, some clearly not fully sober yet, which was a shame. But the buffet itself really didn't promise too much. However, the highlight in terms of dining is still coming up. A dining venue that made me feel like being in a James Bond movie. But first, 2 entrances lead to the public Nai Yang beach. The Slate does not have an own beach, which I found no problem at all, as this beach has its own attractions. For example, check out all these food stands along the beach road. I highly recommend to come to this beach for sunset and even for dinner if you like a change from the hotel restaurants, and also to save some money. Wherever you walk along this beautiful coast, people are super friendly and helpful, and even when the beach restaurants tend to fill up at sunset, the staff is doing their best to find a good spot for you. I ended up visiting the beach every single evening, just for the sunset, and sometimes also for dinner. Do not book the Slate without booking a table at the Black Ginger. Remember my words, as this venue was impressive. Already in daylight, the Black Ginger looks quite inviting, doesn't it? However, to get to the table, you need to cross this pond. The light condition tonight will be a nightmare for most kind of cameras, so I let you check out the Black Ginger menu in daylight. So let's go back to this incredible venue and let's see how I even get to the restaurant with this pond separating hunger from the remedy. You guessed it. Past the guarding elephants and the burning torches, a raft will bring the chosen ones to the mystical shore of Black Ginger. The word black of the venue's name was taken seriously by the interior designer, and with the dim candle lights as practically the sole source of light, the Black Ginger lives up to the eerie environment already created by the Slate. I couldn't resist starting off with this rum and guava based signature cocktail. An amuse-bouche was served as a welcome, which was followed by my selection of appetizer, the Black Ginger spring rolls. My main course consisted of this very delicious red curry chicken. I was asked if I can handle a little bit of spiciness. Yes, sure, but bloody hell, it burned. The outside terrace bar looks very inviting too, however, I skipped it because of the extraordinary humid evening that day. I had to skip the dessert as I was too full. So it's time for me to return to the other shore and leave this truly whimsical world behind, at least for now. You can imagine by my praising words that I wouldn't hesitate returning to the Slate. However, 4 days at this place felt enough. This ambience, with every corner featuring another surprise, another impression, felt a bit overwhelming to me. I felt I struggled to relax at the Slate, at least to the level I was hoping. Maybe if I had stayed longer, much longer, this otherworldly impression, the FOMO, would settle. If there wasn't the public beach right in front of the door, I would probably have struggled even more. On the other hand, I absolutely love to come back to the Slate, maybe even more because now I know what to expect, and I might apply a mental filter. The suite was fantastic, the food delicious, the staff extremely friendly, and the landscape beautiful. Finally, I just hope that the nasty crowd of hotel guests I experienced wasn't the norm, just bad luck. I would conclude with the words that the Slate is an almost surrealistic experience with incredible venues, but it may not suit everyone. Yet, it's an experience, a place to tell friends about. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.